Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Well, today we have a story of another brave woman from the Bible who dared to do the right thing. Her name is Ruth. And instead of thinking about herself, she showed kindness and loyalty to her mother-in-law. So let's open the book to the Bible story called Ruth Finds a New Home.
Naomi was lonely. Her husband was dead, so were her 2 sons. And she was living in a country far from home with her sons' widows, Orpah and Ruth. One day, Naomi spoke to her daughters-in-law.
I'm going home, back to my own country, back to Bethlehem, where I belong. You must stay here. I will miss you, but this is your country, not mine.
Naomi expected Orpah and Ruth to kiss her and hug her and wave her goodbye. And that is just what Orpah did.
Goodbye, Naomi, and good luck in Bethlehem. I will stay here.
But Ruth did something different. She kissed Naomi and she hugged Naomi, and then she said,
I'm coming with you.
Why? Why leave your people and your home to travel to a place that you don't know? Here you have the chance of finding another husband, but I can't give you one.
But no matter what Naomi said, Ruth would not change her mind. She cared for Naomi and wanted to make sure that she returned home safe and sound.
I'm going with you. And that's all there is to it. From now on, your people will be my people, and your God will be my God.
So Naomi and Ruth went to Bethlehem. And while Naomi greeted her relatives, Ruth went off to find a job. But that was hard because she was from a different country. So she ended up gathering bits of barley in a field that belonged to a man named Boaz. Bits that were left behind when the workers collected the grain. Boaz soon noticed Ruth. He had heard about what she'd done for Naomi. He admired her courage and her loyalty. And he also took a shine to her. And that is why the next day he spoke to his workers.
I want you to leave a bit more barley behind today so that Ruth will have more to take home with her.
Ruth was delighted. And when she told Naomi what had happened, and when she showed Naomi all the barley she'd found, Naomi asked her who the field belonged to.
It belongs to a man named Boaz.
And now Naomi was delighted too, because Boaz was one of her relatives. In a flash, Naomi turned from mother-in-law to matchmaker.
Put on your best dress and a little perfume too. You're going to visit Boaz tonight.
And so Ruth did. And Boaz liked her so much that he immediately arranged to marry her.
Will you marry me?
Ruth was delighted, and Naomi too, for God had rewarded Ruth's loyalty and had given her both a husband and a home. And what is more, Ruth gave birth to a son, whose name was Obed, and Obed's son was Jesse. And one of Jesse's sons was a shepherd boy named David, who ran into a giant called Goliath. And I bet you remember that story as well.
Well, Ruth could have taken the easy way out and left Naomi to travel alone. But instead, she did the right thing and went with her to Bethlehem. It must have been very difficult arriving there with no home and no food and no money. I'm so glad that Boaz agreed to look after them, aren't you? We all need looking after sometimes, whether we're grown up like Naomi and Ruth or children like you. Close your eyes and think of someone who looks after you. And now I'm going to say a prayer. And if you want to make it your prayer, say Amen at the end after me. Dear God, thank you that Boaz looked after Naomi and Ruth when they needed help. Show us how we can help people who have no home or food or money. Amen.
Amen.
We hope you enjoyed this story today and see you again soon. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.